Like I promised, I'm going to do a review on the Canon SX610 HS because I've been using this for nearly a year. You know, it's coming up for a year at some point. I've been using it for vlogging. You know, my life vlogs. You know, I've been using it for quite some time now. The reason that I stopped doing the music talk videos was because of this. Now you might be asking why. Well, what's wrong with this that made you stop doing the music talk videos? Well, it was because of this. This is the mic on the camera. If you notice, if you can see the dot, basically you can actually hear the whirring noise, or something. You know, it's going, and it's really awful. I really hate it. I don't like the sound of it. And it was just, completely impossible. And the fact that you can't plug in an external mic into this camera is, you would think, yeah, this camera's got a really bad, sound quality on the inboard mic. I think we should put an external mic input onto it. I think that's a really good idea. You think somebody would have thought that, but no. Another thing that I hated about it was transferring photos. It was horrible. If I wanted to transfer photos from here over onto my phone, sometimes my phone just wouldn't do it. And my phone is a Galaxy S7 and it done it on the Galaxy S4 as well. So it can't be the phone, it must be basically this. It's not very good for that. So I would have to actually, whenever I was transferring anything, I would have to take the SD card out and put it into an SD card reader and plug the SD card reader into my phone if I wanted to transfer anything to my phone. It's just annoying. It's a nuisance. The other thing that's not on here is time lapse. I mean, it has a version of a time lapse on it, but it's called miniaturize. What it does is it does the kind of time lapse thing where it's speeding everything up, but it blurs the top and the bottom of your picture to make it look as if things are miniaturized. That's not the kind of time lapse that I want. The kind of time lapse that I want is what's actually on my phone. Yeah, it's cheap. I'll give you that. It is cheap. One of the gripes with it is whenever you're shooting in low light, it is absolutely horrible. If I'm going to pay for another camera, it's going to have to be good with low light, so I'm going to be setting up for a more expensive camera and hopefully get that at some point. If you're going to be vlogging indoors like this is not the great camera for it at all. My advice is don't get this if that's what you're intending to do. Outside it might be fine, but during decent light. The only problem, here's another major problem, because the mic is there, the autofocus beam is there, which basically means if you were to put some type of windshield there, it's going to cover the autofocus beam. And the only way to focus on this properly, is autofocus. That's no good. Covering that is just going to cause a lot of problems. As an overall vlogging camera, I would stay well clear. Save up a bit of money. If you've got a decent smartphone, then use the smartphone. You can always get a cable, to plug in an external microphone into your smartphone. Remember, it's not compatible with all smartphones and there are different versions of it, so make sure that you've got the right version for your phone. If you've got a Galaxy S610, then that's the one for you. Any lower than that, then it's probably not going to work. And I think it works with the S6. I'm not sure. You better ask whether it does work. I've got the Zoom H1 microphone, which you can get from Maplin. If you've got a local Maplin, just head on down there, see how much it costs for you. I got that one as a present, and I'm now using it, which is great. There's also the Rode Video Mic Me, which you can plug into your phone which you could take outside. It also comes with a windshield. You can put that on the microphone and it would, you know, cut out a lot of the wind noise. So, you know, I think that costs around about £50. I don't know how much that is in US dollars or whatever, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper than going out there and buying an expensive camera. It also might work out cheaper than buying one of these. You know, if you've already got a smartphone, get that mic, that's it, you're done. And you can actually use that mic for these videos as well. So get out there, get these pieces of equipment, use your smartphone instead of using the Canon SX610 because it's just not that great. Take it from me, I've been using it for nearly a year. Who is best to actually tell you how good it is? It's always going to be somebody that's actually been using it for a long period of time. So, thank you for watching. Come back next time. See you next time. Bye.